one of the biggest questions of science fiction is, what's wrong with humanity? What will it take to fix it, right? And what outcome do we hope for? So in other words, what is salvation, right? And of course, a lot of science fiction answers that in a way that sort of assumes that humanity will save itself through advancement and invention and all this stuff. But this is the question of the church. What's wrong with humanity? What do we need to fix it? And we cannot save ourselves. Therefore, we need a savior, right? And so what kind of a savior do we need? What kind of a savior did God send us? What does that look like? I mean, the Council of Nicaea was asking the question, is Jesus Christ Batman or Superman, right? I mean, is he or Captain America? Is he a human that becomes elevated to some greater status? Or is he this strange visitor from another planet, like this alien, this outsider who comes down to become one of us but save us, right? Or to put it in the, terms of the early church, is he God who became a human? Or is he the other way around, a human who became a God? Which is it? That's a super important question. And so, we all know how the church answered that. He's the Word who became flesh. But that's, that is one of the primary questions of science fiction. What will it take to save us?
I found a really astonishing, last summer I was asked to speak to all the priests in the Diocese of Knoxville at their annual convocation. And I got to talk to a lot of them, and I asked them, I said, I've noticed an awful lot of geeky priests lately. In fact, a huge percentage, apparently. And they told me, one guy said he thought it was probably close to 85%. I asked him how many priests under 50 are nerdy, in one way or another. And he said probably 85%. And that corresponds with what I was doing. Whenever I meet young priests, I know I'm just about a few minutes away from talking about Star Trek or Star Wars or something like that. And I asked him, I said, what do you think that is? What's the connection? And the one particular young fellow that I talked to, he said, right away, it's the idea of the spermatic word. What a great answer. It's somebody who's been reading the early fathers, Justin and all of that. It's the idea that there's a preparation for the gospel, that God has always used myth and legend and fantasy and guesswork like science fiction to get people asking the right questions.